Hello, welcome to this course, palm oil farming. And this is the first module. And the first module is about introduction to palm oil farming. Palm oil farming is one of the most important agricultural activities in tropical regions such as Nigeria. It involves the cultivation of palm trees, oil palm trees, which is called Aelis guineensis. That's the botanical name, Aelis guineensis. So it involves the cultivation of Aelis guineensis for the production of palm oil and other related products. Okay, so palm oil is widely used for food, for industrial processing, for cosmetics, and even in biofuel production. Globally, palm oil industry plays a major role in agricultural economies and with leading producers including Indonesia and Malaysia. Nigeria is historically one of the largest producers of palm oil in the world. So Nigeria remains a very key player in Africa, especially within the southern region. So this module just introduces you to the fundamentals of palm oil farming, and this includes the structure of the industry, how the farming is done, its economic and social importance, and the different stages that are involved in the palm oil value chain. So by the end of this module, you will be able to understand how palm oil is produced, why it is important, and how various actors contribute to the industry. Okay, so these are the learning objectives. You will be able to describe the palm oil industry, explain the importance, understand the role of palm oil in economic development, and also demonstrate basic knowledge through discussion. Okay, so now let's look at the overview of palm oil industry. Let's look at global palm oil industry. Palm oil is the most widely consumed vegetable oil in the world. It accounts for a substantial share of global edible oil consumption. Okay, it is used in food products, it has industrial applications, and Indonesia and Malaysia dominate the global production. But in Africa, Nigeria dominates. So globally, there's a demand for palm oil. The demand for palm oil continues to rise, and this is due to population growth, urbanization, and increasing industrial use. However, the industry faces significant challenges, including environmental concerns such as deforestation, biodiversity loss, and even greenhouse gas emissions. So these concerns have led to a lot of increased advocacy for sustainable production practices and even certification schemes such as those promoted by Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil in Nigeria and in diaspora. So Nigeria, for instance, has rich history in palm oil production and was once the world's leading exporter. Nigeria was once the world's leading exporter during the early 20th century, particularly before the oil boom era. Okay, so the production of palm oil is concentrated in the southern region of this country, of Nigeria, particularly in states such as Bayelsa State, Rivers State, Delta State, Akwa Ibom State, and Edo State is inclusive, Cross River State, and Ondo State. So this particular place falls within the tropical rainforest belt that is suitable for oil palm production. Now let's look at the importance of palm oil. Palm oil plays a central role in food systems, particularly in tropical regions, where it is both a staple and a commercial ingredient. Palm oil is widely used largely due to its affordability. It's affordable, it's available, and it has functional properties in cooking and even in food manufacturing. For instance, in household, palm oil is extensively used for cooking and frying, as it can withstand high temperature without breaking down easily, thereby maintaining the taste, the aroma, and adding to the nutritional quality of food. Palm oil also have industrial use. Okay, palm oil is a vital raw material in industrial production, particularly in the oleochemical industries, where it is processed into various derivatives. It can be used in the manufacture of several things. For instance, in soap and detergent production, Palm oil is used as a primary ingredient because it produces hard soap with good lathering and cleansing properties. It is also very cost effective compared to other oils. In the cosmetic and personal care industry too, palm oil derivatives are used in products such as lotion to produce cream, shampoos, conditioners, and even lipsticks. These derivatives help to moisturize the skin, improve product consistency, and even enhance shelf stability. Palm oil can also serve as additives in the production of candles, polishes, lubricants, and surfactants. You can see that is very important in the industry. So palm oil also have energy and economic importance. Palm oil can be used in the production of biodiesel, which can be blended with or used or as a substitute for conventional diesel fuel. The use of palm oil in biofuel production, helps to reduce dependence on non-renewable energy sources and contributes to energy security, especially in producing countries. It also plays a role in reducing greenhouse gas emission. Some of these other fuel we use, releases greenhouse gases, and this deteriorates the environment. So palm oil residues and byproducts such as palm kernel shells and empty fruit bunches can also be used in biomass energy production, providing electricity and heat for industrial and even domestic use. When people indulge in palm oil business, it also stabilizes the economy. It contributes significantly to employment, income generation, and even national development. So palm oil production can create employment opportunity. There are people that can say they want to go into palm oil business, palm oil production, and as a result, some persons that are unemployed can be gainfully employed as a result of palm oil. It's also very important at the national level because it contributes to the GDP, gross domestic product, and enhances food security. This also generates foreign exchange earnings through exports. When in Nigeria, this sector holds significant potential for economic diversification beyond crude oil dependency. So instead of depending more on crude oil, we can also depend on Nigeria can depend on palm oil. Okay, so palm oil also have cultural and social value. Palm oil holds deep cultural and social significance in different African societies, particularly Nigeria. It's closely tied to traditions and community life. In many countries or communities, for instance, palm oil is used in traditional ceremonies such as weddings, naming ceremonies, and festivals. It often symbolizes prosperity. Palm oil, symbolizes prosperity, fertility, and even hospitality. It can also play a great role in cultural and spiritual rituals, including libation, people that engage in libation and offering to ancestors, reflecting a symbolic importance in indigenous belief system. You can see that it is important. Now let's look at palm oil value chain overview. When we say palm oil value chain, what it means is it includes all activities that comes from production to final consumption. It involves multiple stakeholders such as farmers, processors, traders, and consumers. So understanding this value chain will help to improve efficiency, productivity, and even profitability. But in Nigeria, the system combines traditional practices with modern industrial methods. Okay. Now let's look at key stages in palm oil value chain. First, start from the nursery and plantation stage. We have the nursery stage that involves selection of high quality seeds, raising seedlings under controlled conditions, etc. So we'll look at those in detail in next modules. So also in plantation stage, there's what called plantation stage, where the seedlings are transplanted on the field and involve activities such as weeding, fertilization, etc. We also have other stages like harvesting and processing stage. Then we also have, after that, we'll go to distribution, marketing, and value chain benefits. Okay, we'll look at distribution and marketing. We'll look at with this where storage comes in, transportation of the palm oil, and it has a lot of benefits. It can improve product quality, it can increase farmers income, it can reduce waste and losses, so all these are benefits. We'll look at it. Okay, so palm oil farming, is a vital agricultural activity with significant economic, social and cultural importance, because it contributes to food security, industrial development and employment generation. So understanding the palm oil value chain from nursery to marketing will help to improve productivity and efficiency. So with proper management and sustainable practice, the palm oil sector has great potential, to drive the economic growth and development of every nation, particularly Nigeria. So we will look at others in the next module. We will look at other areas. Okay.